These people want you to let your guard down so they can bring you the drama. Nope, you see right through them. You see, some people take your kindness for weakness. They take your niceness as a target to bring you drama, to act jealous, to be envious, to mistreat you. See, these people are depending on you to let your guard down so they can sneak into your life, sneak into your circle, and bring you all kinds of drama and chaos that you did not ask for. These are often your people who get very triggered by the fact that you are a peaceful person. They get very triggered at the fact that you are not bothering anybody. They get very triggered at the fact that you are a little bit too at ease, and they want to bring you drama and they want to bring you chaos. See, people like that who want you to let your guard down, they start off subtly with doing things like love bombing you, being nice to you, doing things that make you feel comfortable with them. And then as soon as you get comfortable, they start showing their true colors. They start taking little shots at you. They start talking about you behind your back. See, some people, especially women, when they're jealous and envious of other women, they choose a woman who's a little bit too nice, a little bit too friendly, and they play on her weakness, which being nice, being friendly is not a weakness in of itself, but being naive to the fact that some people are snakes, that is a weakness. When you just see a smiling face and assume that they're your friend, you assume that they like you, that is a weakness. That's called naivete. And haters and jealous people, they can pick up on that. So they try to get you to put your guard down by getting you comfortable. They start trying to relate to you and talking to you about things that you're interested in. They start showing interest in you. And the moment you start doing that, the moment you get comfortable with the hater, that's when they turn on you. See, these people are depending on you to let down your guard, but you see right through them. When you see their patterns and their actions and the way they treat other people, when you see how they normally are with everybody else, but they're treating you differently, you understand that it's only a matter of time before they turn on you too. It's only a matter of time before they start gossiping about you too. It's only a matter of time before they start getting triggered to envy based on something you're doing, something you're saying, or something that you're wearing. See, jealous, envious people, people who are haters, people have made their personality being a hater. They can't help but to show themselves eventually. No matter how nice they are to you, no matter how comfortable they try to get you, eventually they will show their nastiness, their rudeness. They will eventually show their envy and their jealousy towards you. Women are good for this when they're jealous and envious of other women. Sometimes they will deliberately befriend a friendly woman, a kind woman, a nice woman. They will deliberately befriend her so that they can try to inflict their toxicity onto her. See, when they see you just vibing by yourself, they see you being unbothered. They see that you're not really in too much drama. You're not really in too much chaos. You don't really like those kind of things. You know, you might be spiritual. You might be a bookworm. You might be more of a loner, a woman that's to herself. It's something about a woman staying to herself that triggers bitter, miserable women. Bitter, miserable people in general, but a woman who wants to bring chaos and drama your way, she gets jealous of the fact that you're cute, unbothered, and minding your business. She gets very triggered by that. It's like seeing a woman just staying to herself. It's like, oh no, I can't have that. I have to go over and try to shake things up. See, a miserable, toxic, jealous person, when they try to get you to let your guard down, they try to convince you that, hey, why are you always by yourself? Why are you always by yourself? Why don't you join in with us? Why don't you have lunch with us? Why don't you come talk to us sometimes? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? See, haters are always trying to figure out why you stay away from them. But they know the exact reason why. It's because they're messy and drama filled and you don't have time for it. But see, these people try to get you to let your guard down by being nice enough to you that maybe you'll give them a chance. There are no chances for haters. As women, you have to understand, and especially the more mature you get, you see through the facade. You see when somebody's being fake with you. You see when somebody is not really a nice person, a kind person, and you don't want any parts of that. You don't want any parts of the drama. You don't want any parts of the gossip. You don't have time to be caught up and set up in people's domestic issues or gossiping and rumors and drama. You just don't have time for it. But see, these people want you to let your guard down, get close to them, just believe that they're so nice and they actually like you and want to get, be cool with you. And the moment you do that, now you are the target. Unfortunately, some women have dealt with this in their life where they have they went against their better judgment and became friends with a jealous, envious woman. In the beginning, she probably didn't seem that way. And from my experience and just from my intuition, the wisdom that God has given me, you can tell when a woman actually doesn't like you, when she's jealous of you, when she's envious of you, when she's just trying to befriend you so that way she can turn on you and bring chaos and drama into your life. In the beginning, she typically does way too much. In my opinion, there are 3 specific ways you can tell that a hater or a jealous person is trying to get you to let down your guard because they really don't like you. They're just trying to bring drama into your life. Or they really don't like you that much. They're just trying to make you bothered because you're unbothered. The number one way you can tell you're dealing with someone who wants you to let your guard down so they can mess with you, so they can start bringing drama into your life, they start trying to get close to you way too soon. To me, and this might sound weird to some people, it's very weird for a person to just meet you and then suddenly start acting like they've known you for years. It's very odd when a person, especially, another woman, because I say another woman, especially because sometimes men, they'll try to get close to you in the beginning because you know exactly what they want most of the times. But for a woman, when she tries to get close to another woman, just like that, she starts love bombing you, start over complimenting you. She wants to know all the details of your private life. She wants to make occasion to be around you, even though you just met her. Suddenly she's treating you like, you're her bestie. To me, that is very suspicious. It's like, not only is it suspicious, it's a little bit creepy. It's like, if you don't know anything about me, then why are you asking me these kind of questions? Getting to know someone and then inserting yourself into somebody's life, that is completely different. Asking what you do for a living and then wanting an application is 2 different things. It's very different. When a woman does too much too soon with you, she tries to get close to you, all of a sudden, maybe we should go out to lunch. Maybe you should come over to my house. The lunch part is okay, but the invitation to come into someone's home. When a woman is jealous and envious of you, when she's trying to get you to let down your guard so she can befriend you, so that way she can get you caught up in drama, so that way she can essentially turn on you, she always wants to occupy your personal spaces, your house, events where your family and close friends are, your work environment. You just met someone, so your work environment, that's still an intimate setting. Not everyone needs to know exactly where you work. They might know what you do for a living, but they don't need to know exactly where your office is located and all these different things. When a woman is so eager to get into your home, to meet your family, and to be in your personal settings like your job situation, to me, that is creepy as heck. It's saying that you're trying to get close to me because you're looking for information. You're trying to investigate so that way you can find something to turn on me against. It's something about that seems overly intrusive for someone who you barely know. And some women, I've seen this in real time, they actually befriend other women with the motive of going against and turning against that woman. It's because they see how that woman operates. They see that she's unbothered and at peace, and don't let you be a beautiful woman, a cute woman, or a woman that keeps herself together. They get very interested in you. They get very curious about you, and they come over with the, hey girl, how you doing? How's life treating you? How's the kids? This and that. And soon as you let your guard down and start giving them intimate details of your life, that's when all of a sudden they remember things from 2 centuries ago. and they turn it around and bring it up in a negative way to come against you. Suddenly, those things that you confided in them, suddenly those things that you showed them about yourself, they're twisting them to make you look bad or attempt to make you look bad. They're using them like daggers to come against you because you let your guard down. These people expect for you, they want you, they're waiting on you to let your guard down, but you see right through them. You see that they're doing a little bit too much, a little bit too soon. You just met me. Why are you inviting me to your home? Why would you expect me to invite you into my home? For what? That is an intimate setting. And a little bit of a sidebar on inviting people into your home. The way I believe, I'm spiritual, I believe that people carry spirits. So I do not allow anybody into my home. If the vibe is off with you, I don't even want to take a ride from you. Like if I was in a situation where I needed a ride from somewhere, I wouldn't even take a ride from you. I will figure it out. I don't need you to see and or occupy where I live because some people have very negative spirits. They come off very dark. And a person who's eager to get close to you with the intention of turning against you, they want you to let your guard down. They want you, they're depending on you to be hospitable. And for my spiritual girlies, I understand that being hospitable, that is a plus. You know, God wants us to be hospitable, but you cannot allow demons, wicked spirits, negative people into your life. That's where trying the spirit comes in, but I digress. So when people start trying to do too much too soon, like trying to occupy your spaces, that is creepy. And that could be a sign that they're trying to get you to let down your guard. The number 2 sign that you can tell, in my opinion, you know, these people, they want you to let your guard down. What they start doing is bringing you little gifts. See, I don't take gifts from everybody. I don't care. You know, I'm not a person that is desperate to have things that I'll just accept it from anybody, because I understand some people try to use gifts and trinkets and money and things like that to have some kind of control over you. You see, people who are jealous and envious of you, and they're eager to get into your circle, they're eager to be around you so they can bring that drama to you. Don't be surprised if they bring you little gifts. You know, oh, I gave you, you know, I was at Sephora, I was at Ulta, and I just gave you this little lip gloss. That'll look cute on you. I gave you this little bag of chips, whatever it might be. For me personally, I don't take gifts from people I sense have very dark spirits and don't like me. I don't take gifts or little trinkets from people who generally give me the side eye, give me the skunk eye, give me the envy stare. They act very weird toward me. I'm not taking anything from them. I just nicely decline. They say, oh, I got this for you. You know, I just thought you would like that. I'd be like, oh, well, thank you. But you know what? That's all right. I appreciate it, but no, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, but keep it for yourself. That'll look nice on you. Keep it for yourself. That's it. I don't accept gifts from everyone. That goes for men and women, because a lot of times, especially in the way we live, the time we live in, people want you to let your guard down and they want to do little things for you. Not all people. I'm talking about specific type of people. People who want you to let your guard down so they can bring you the drama, so they can inflict their jealousy and their envy on you. They'll bring you little gifts because they want control. If somebody can control you with the things that they do for you, they got you. And as a mature, wise woman, understanding that whatever someone gives to me, I can get it myself. Not that I don't appreciate gifts, but I'm not taking it from a hater. I'm not taking it from somebody that does things like that way too soon. If you just meet a woman and suddenly she's bringing you little things, saying that, oh, this will look cute on you, this would be nice for you, oh, I saw you had this and this will be nice, don't accept it. Not only is that doing too much too soon, and she's trying to kind of intrude into your life, into your personal space, sometimes women, when they're jealous and envious of you, they use bringing you little gifts and bringing you little things to make it appear that somehow you can do better. What do I mean by that? I actually saw a girl. And this is, working in corporate and working, you have a lot of potlucks. What is the other one? Secret Santa and all that stuff. This woman actually brought this girl during the holiday season, they'll wrap up like hygiene products and all that stuff, but they wrap it in a cute little bow. They have the box of the Axe, men's Axe and Doves and all this other stuff. Well, this woman brought this lady the gift wrapped packages of deodorants and body wash for a gift to a woman that she does not know, and I know she doesn't really like because of how she talks about her. Now, that's just being smart. You know, women do those kind of things, but sometimes they make occasion to just try to humiliate you. That's another reason why I don't accept gifts from people who I know don't like me like that, don't care for me, or they give me those envy stares and that weirdo energy. I'm not accepting this. It's like, what do you do with that? A woman who barely knows you. Now, I'm not talking about a woman who knows you and says, oh, she likes little body washes, bring you something from Bath and Body Works. I mean, just go into the CVS or the Walgreens and get the little gift wrap packages of deodorants. How does that look? It looks like you're trying to be funny, right? Don't accept gifts from anybody because sometimes they try to get you to let down your guard and, in extension, try to humiliate you in the process. See, these people, they're trying to get you to let down your guard, but you see right through them. And the woman took the package. You know, I'm sure she was taken aback. Other people are like, that kind of thing. But women are good for those kind of things when they're just showing their jealousy, their envy, and sometimes they're just all out meanness. Sometimes women are just mean to other women for no good reason. Or if they feel like the woman is somehow a threat to them, then, like I said, they got to show you you can do better. So the second way, or the second reason I believe, and you should not let your guard down with these people, is because they start trying to give you little gifts and things like that. Like, I'm not accepting a gift from a woman who I know doesn't like me, you know. And then some people, and this is a little bit of a sidebar, when they want you to let your guard down so they can bring you drama, and I have experienced this in my own life, they will do things for you just so they can say they did it and then start showing their jealousy and envy towards you. You could have had someone who gifted you a pair of shoes, gifted you a trinket, gifted you a bracelet, and the moment you come up a little bit, they will bring up the one time they gifted you shoes, the one time they gifted you jewelry, and say, well, if it wasn't for me, I brought you that bracelet. Now you acting like you're somebody. Jealous, envious people, weirdo energy people who try to get you to put your guard down, let your guard down, they start acting very strange, and they start bringing up things from the past to justify their jealousy and envy towards you in the present or in the future. These people will expect you to let your guard down, but you see right through them. And the third way, somebody wants you to let your guard down, and they want you to feel comfortable with them so that way they can essentially turn on you and start bringing drama into your life. They try to get close to the people that you know. See, I spoke about this in another video, but I'm going to get a little bit deeper into it in this video. When people who don't really care for you start trying to get close to people you know, it's because they want to sour their perception of you. A jealous, envious person, they need other people to feel about you the same way that they feel about you. Because if they dislike you but nobody else does, then their jealousy and envy is going to be ineffective. But if they can be successful at getting other people to dislike you, getting other people to think that you're no good, getting other people to think this and that about you, then they feel like they've succeeded. You know, for a jealous, envious person who has unchecked jealousy and envy, and they want you to let your guard down, it all comes together with all 3 points I just said. You know, they start love bombing you, doing too much, giving you compliments, overly complimenting you. They start inviting themselves into the personal parts of your life. They start giving you little gifts and trinkets. And then all of a sudden they want to get close to people they barely know because the people know you. Also, they can start having little side conversations, seeing if they can get other people to turn against you and think badly about you. See, when people want you to let your guard down, and this is the reason why I made the video about being kind and not nice. Some people, when they're toxic, when they're jealous, envious, just miserable people, they want you to let your guard down and be really, really super nice. So nice to the point that you don't see what they're doing, that you don't see that that's what they want. They want you to let your guard down. And I'm going to say something here that might be a little bit unpopular, but I need to say it. A woman who is truly leveled up, focused, and can hold her own, who is independent, not that independent, strong, like don't need a man kind of independent, but you're not easily impressed by the things people do for you, you can't be controlled. So you're not going to easily let your guard down because somebody bought you a bag, or because somebody's getting your nails done, or because somebody's getting your hair done, or because somebody is, offering to, oh girl, you can come here, you can do this, you can do that, I'll treat you to this, treat you to that. Anything somebody else can do for you, you can do for yourself. So you're not easily impressed. Anybody trying to get close to you and trying to do all these extra things to prove that somehow they, you should trust me, because that's really what it is. When haters and jealous people who are eager for you to let your guard down, they want you to trust them right away. Because the sooner you trust them, the sooner they can burn you. And when you're a woman who's not easily impressed by all the things that people say, me personally, I'm not easily impressed by all the things that people say. Not that I don't appreciate it, but it's like in my head, I know I'm beautiful. Thank you. I know this. I know that. Self-validated women, we appreciate compliments. We appreciate gifts. We appreciate all of that. But it's not absolutely necessary for our confidence because we already know. And some people might see that as conceited. I just see that as a woman who is self-validated, self-assured, and can't easily be got. You can't easily be burned by other people because you're not easily impressed. But if you fall victim to being a woman who can be easily impressed, and then you get so nice and so jaded, people got you. So you really have to know when someone's trying to get you to let down your guard so they can bring drama and chaos and toxicity into your life. It's never worth it. Not being easily impressed is a skill that only a mature, truly leveled up woman can develop. And I'm going to do a video on that next. Like and subscribe to the channel and share this content. Hit the notification bell so that you're aware when I post a brand new video. If you watch this video until the very end, put the high heel emoji in the comment section. I absolutely love to see it. Take care.